Hi all, Elsa here, just a few designs, and today I want to show you this little project I've been working on. This has been ongoing for me and I keep adding pages to it, which is why I decided to bind it using the metal rings like this. Now I am going to go to the bigger ones soon, because that's the awesome thing about using these, is that you can keep adding to your little mini, to your little book. This started with just 3 of these pages and now it's gone to a lot bigger. Now each of these I'm calling a unit. So this is a unit, that's a unit, and that's a unit, and that's a unit. So, and they're all really easy to make. You're really gonna get a kick out of this, because I mean you can just make the whole book in no time. Now, okay, the first one has a page, a pocket, and a page. Okay, you can put up to 8 pictures, plus you have this big pocket right here for a tag, right? And it fits right in there. So this is one unit. And then, like I said about liking these ring binders, is that you get to add any little thing that you find laying around that you want to keep. Like I really like that, so I just punctured my 2 little holes and put it in there. There's a tag back here that I thought was cute, and I just put it in there, so I can keep adding as the time goes by, and I keep adding these units to it. All I need to make sure is that my rings keep getting bigger, and look how big these are. So I'll be able to keep adding. This is the smallest one that I could find, and look at all these units I have in here. So I'm excited to see it grow. Now this one is page, and then here is your pocket in the back. I haven't made a tag for it yet. I just put that in there to show you what's the pocket. So now the next, and then once again I put that in there. Now, okay, so then this unit has the pocket, the page, this page, but this one flips down. And then I didn't glue that all the way so that I could keep adding little tags to it. And on the back, the way that I decorated also by crisscrossing my paper, I made a tag there, and I was able to put another tag in the back like that. My next unit is just 2 pages like that, and each page is a pocket like that. So let me show you how I made those, and I'm gonna take them out of here so that I can talk and show you as I make them. Okay, so we're gonna make this unit first. Page, pocket, page, and no measuring, very little cutting. It's so simple. Okay, so here's your page, and I'm using regular paper. This is the 8.5 by 11. Okay, so you're gonna fold it in half this way. You're gonna fold it in half this way. Alright, so now you have this. Okay, so now on this one, you're gonna cut on the long side of the paper, like this, on the long side. You're gonna cut from here up to your first fold mark, to this, and just follow the fold line right there. Okay, so now you have this, or not. So now bring this up a little bit like this, and just flip it over like that, and there you go. You have your page, your pocket, and your page. So now we have to seal this part right here, and you have to seal this part to make your pocket, right? So to do that, I went ahead and made all these, which I don't know what to call these. I call them little hinges because they're at the edge. And how I make those, I cut, this is a 1-inch strip of paper, and I score it at a 1/2 inch and fold it in half. Okay, so I made several of those just to have them ready. And then for your binding edge right here, I want it to be a lot more sturdy. So what I do, and I pre-make those also. This one measures 1.5 inches, and I score at 3/4. But to give it that sturdiness, I cut another strip of paper, and this one is 3/4 wide, and I glue it inside this one. And this will just, like I said, makes it a lot more sturdy, because that's where your rings are going to go, your metal rings are going to go. So just slide this in there. Just like that. And I make those ahead of time just to have them, so you'll be ready when you start, because this goes really fast, especially if you have all these things made already. Okay. All right. So now here's your pocket, right? So we're gonna need to seal this side and seal this side. So just open your page, and we're gonna run tape, and I'm just using score tape. You're gonna run tape from here all the way down here and on this side. Okay. Pull your tape. So now adhere one of your little hinges on this side of your paper all the way to the edge. Now on this side, you're going to add your little hinge that you made, the one that's really thick, and just add it right to the edge where your tape is, like that. Okay, now that you have those down, you're going to flip this side up. Bring your page over, page under, cut these, and there you go. You have a page, a pocket, and a page. Now for the binding system right here, I made me a little template just so that all my holes are exact, and all I did was measure 1 inch down on this side and 1 inch down on this side. And I take this, I mark my little holes right there, my crocodile there. So now I have this one, page, pocket, and page. So we've done that one. See how fast it went? Now if you want a thumb pull like this right there, all you would do is bring any sort of circle punch you have, and I just eyeball it, insert it in here, and cut. Alright, so that is that one. So now the next one is this right here, and this one is pocket right here. Here's your pocket, and this flips down and you have this back page. And once again, it's the same process. You're going to fold, from the edge down to the center. Just like that. Okay, now on this one, we have it like this, right? on this side, you're gonna cut off 1 inch. Okay, so now you have this. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and run our tape. We're going to run our tape from here. Okay, now on this one, this is what's going to make your fold that comes up. Cut about 1/8 of an inch off over here, just so that, just like that, just a little bit, so that it doesn't interfere with your fold. Right, just like that. Now on mine over here, I put a little tab right there, which you can take anything to do that with. I have this little decorative punch. Fold that in half. And this is in gold. I plan on decorating this one sheet in gold. So you can just put that right there, and that gives you that little tab. So anything will make that little tab right there. Okay, so now you have this. Now you need your little binding. Okay, so here is your pocket, and here is your fold out. This is your front. On the back of it, go ahead and run your tape. And if you stay constant with the size of your binding when you make it, and you keep gluing it right to the edge of the tape, no matter what size tape or what size you make these, if you stay constant with the same size that you use, they will always be the same distance from here to here, so all your book will stay the same length. Okay, so I'm gonna stick it right to the edge of my tape. Cut it. See, this is what I mean. These two I just made, and they're the same distance from each other, and this is the same distance as this, because I keep these in the same size. All right, so let's take our little template. We made this one. Got a pocket, page, and a page. Back. Okay. So now we're gonna make this one, and this one is page, page, pocket. Okay, so it's the same thing, fold in half. This time you're going to cut on the long side again, okay? So on the long side, from the end right to the center. Okay. So simple, right? I love simple. I love when things just come together so quick. And I know that if you've been following me, you know this, but if you haven't, let me tell you, I hate to measure. So I love these things that just go so easy. Put your little hinge over here on the side, butt it right up to the edge, to your other one. Okay, so now bring this up. gonna bring this page over and go ahead and score it really good. Burnish it, the next one. So now you have your page pocket, which is this one. Page pocket. And we can put a little thumb pull right here. And once again, this is the bag. Turn it to the bag, put your tape right there. Okay, so here is that one. Very simple. Now the last one. This one, the easiest of them all to make. 2 pockets. Okay, so once again, you're going to take a sheet of paper, you're going to fold it in half this way, you're going to fold it in half that way. You're going to cut from the short end, from here to here, until you have this. Okay? You're going to run tape on all of these this time. Okay, so now that you have that, you're going to bring this one up. Like that. You're going to bring this one up. Just like that. Try this. Okay, so these are your 2 pockets on the back part. One last time. And there you go, your 2 pockets. 2 pages. So that's how quick that went. And now look at how much bigger this is going to be, plus the ones that I already have. And you can keep adding and adding and decorating each of them as differently as you want, or use the same paper stack. I mean, it's up to you. And if you have separate little things that you want to add along the way, you can, because you're not committed to just what you put in the original mini. You can just keep adding and adding until, of course, you can't fit them in your metal rings anymore. Then that'll dictate when you got to stop and move on to something else. At least that's what I'm going to do. These that I've made, I want to make some for my grandkids. So these are probably going to be decorated in pinks and blues, since I have 2 granddaughters and 2 grandsons. These are all the extra ones that I've made right here. And decorating them goes just as fast also. I measure about 1/4 of an inch smaller than what the pages are, and just go to cutting, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Really quick, really fast, really fun. I hope that you make some. And you know what, these would be awesome, I think, to swap just a unit, because they would fit in a little envelope really quick, and you can just stuff them, especially if you make the pocket ones, and you can just stuff them with stuff for people and just trade them. And then, since everybody's going to be using these, of course, right? Everybody can just keep them in their own metal rings and keep them like that. Anyway, just a thought. So Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.